When you read through the annual report and you look at the photographs, you will see a number of faces looking back at you and looking at you straight in the eye. And those are human faces and non-human faces, and they're each saying something, and it's important to look at that and to be touched by what they're trying to tell you.
It's our hope in creating this book that in reading it, you will be inspired by these activists and their vision of a world that is at once more harmonious and more just, and that you will join them and us in trying to advance social justice in places all over the world.
We believe that humans and the non-human apes can live together on this planet and utilize the resources that they need for their survival and live dignified and respected lives without harming each other and without clashing with each other, and that's what we aim for. In the 2017 annual report, we illustrate a number of examples of how different projects and different grantees are addressing some of the challenges that are facing apes and ape habitats. The Sumatran orangutan is highly endangered, and there are less than 10,000 individual animals left of this species. And so it is extremely vulnerable and dependent on small patches of forest that remain today, and much of the forest outside of that area has already been cut. In the habitat of this highly endangered orangutan was plans for building a geothermal plant. The conservation community allied itself and supported the local people who were also very against the construction of this geothermal plant and the destruction of the forest on which they were dependent. They came together and worked together and mounted a very strong campaign. A consequence of that campaign was that the geothermal plant was shelved. Panut Hadisiswoyo. He's a Whitley Award winner. He's worked incredibly hard to raise awareness. Conservation can be successful, and particularly when it is done in a collaborative and integrated manner, where it's looking at the needs of a variety of different groups of people and their interest groups.
Reading through the annual report, you'll see the impact of efforts to increase the safety, to increase the policy protections, and the inclusion and acceptance for LGBTQ people around the world. You're going to meet a wide range of extraordinary activists who are standing up in the face of discrimination and violence. You'll meet Jolarina Timbo from Windhoek, Namibia in Southern Africa, who created that country's first trans organization called Wings to Transcend. The early success of Wings to Transcend came in part through a deep partnership with one of Arcus's grantees, Iranti, based in South Africa. And that kind of coordination and partnership is something we seek to amplify in our strategy. Turning the pages to the United States, you'll learn about amazing work happening in the southern US, including transgender advocates knowledgeable and empowering, better known as TAKE, which was created by Daranisha Duncan in Birmingham, Alabama, the heart of the Bible Belt. Both Jolarina and Daranisha tell their stories of mobilizing resources to end transphobic bullying, violence, and discrimination, and to increase the inclusion of trans people in corners of the world about which we hear far too little. What's common across all of the people you meet is that the odds are stacked against them. What is equally common among all of them is their extraordinary ability to see the possibility of justice even against such daunting odds.
We're incredibly proud and honored to be working with people like that. And we encourage you to learn more about them and to investigate it a little bit more yourself. And please visit our website, which will give you so much more information about each and every one of these projects and the people behind them.
We're active on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and you can connect with us there.